Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Dylan EDU, and this is Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada. Okay, here is a slightly more flattering picture of Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada. Justin Trudeau has been Prime Minister since 2015, and his popularity has seen fluctuations since then. But recently he has been falling in the polls, with the Conservatives under Pierre Poilievre gaining favor and traction. And even though the Conservatives have won more votes in the previous years and still not formed government, this time they're gaining popularity in both BC, Atlantic Canada, and also Ontario, which are key places for the Conservatives on their path to form a government. With the prospect of possibly losing the next election after 3 terms as Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau might be contemplating something that a lot of prime ministers in this situation have done before, and that is resign.
I am a fighter and not a quitter.
I am resigning.
If Justin Trudeau were to resign, there would be a leadership race in the Liberal Party, which would see the installation of a new Liberal leader, and if Justin Trudeau were still Prime Minister, this new Liberal leader would become Prime Minister. This resign strategy might be unconventional to some, but in Canada, we are no stranger to this among Prime Ministers. For instance, John Chrétien resigned after 3 terms and was replaced by Paul Martin. Brian Mulroney resigned after 2 terms and was replaced by Kim Campbell, and Pierre Trudeau resigned and was succeeded by John Turner. Interestingly, both Turner and Campbell served less than 4 months as Prime Minister, and of the 3 I just mentioned, only Paul Martin won an election in his position, and that government fell in a confidence vote 2 years later. The primary reason for many prime ministers following this path is legacy preservation. When defeat seems imminent, some prime ministers choose to resign, allowing their legacy to be winning multiple elections, losing to an opponent. So Justin Trudeau might be contemplating this path as well. He must be weighing the impact on his legacy if he were to lose an election to Pierre Poilievre, which the polls are suggesting could be a real possibility. The introduction of a new face could serve as a last-ditch effort for the Liberals if they want to win the next election. So, who are some of these potential candidates to succeed Trudeau? Let's explore this throughout the rest of the video. One frequently mentioned name is Chrystia Freeland, who currently holds positions as Deputy Prime Minister, Finance Minister, and previously served as Minister of Trade and as Minister of Foreign Affairs. Notably, before Trudeau, every Liberal Prime Minister in the last 100 years has served as a cabinet minister in the previous Liberal government. Freeland's pitch for leadership would likely revolve around being the continuity candidate, arguing that as a strong minister in Justin Trudeau's government, she could carry on fulfilling its initiatives. However, some challenges she may face include being perceived as somewhat boring and having made some questionable statements in the past, raising concerns about her long-term electability.
I walk, I take the subway, I make my kids walk and ride their bikes and take the subway. It's actually healthier for our family. I can live that way.
And last Sunday, I said to the kids, you're older now, you don't want to watch Disney anymore. Let's cut that Disney Plus subscription.
Another widely mentioned candidate is Mark Carney, a former governor of the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England. His name has been associated with the Liberal Party for years, and he has expressed his support for the party. Carney's pitch would likely focus on economics, an area where the Liberals currently face unpopularity. He would argue that he could steer the Canadian economy back on track. Nevertheless, criticisms against him might include the fact that he is better known for his work in England than he is in Canada, which could mirror the challenges faced by Michael Ignatieff in 2011. Additionally, the fact that he has never worked in the legislative branch could affect his support among some Liberals. Anita Anand is another potential contender. She previously served as Minister of Public Services and as Minister of National Defense, and more recently, she was moved to the position of President of the Treasury Board. This move was seen by some as a demotion, possibly to prevent her from building a stronger base in the Liberal Party, that could support her in a Liberal leadership race. Anita's announcement could carry historical significance as she is a female daughter of immigrants. The Liberal Party might be keen on making history with their pick, considering Canada has never had a non-white prime minister, and the only female prime minister lasted for only 4 months. A confident and diverse woman can make a compelling case for leadership and stand a strong chance at victory. Another likely contender is Mélanie Joly. Mélanie Joly is a Trudeau cabinet minister who currently serves as Minister of Foreign Affairs. She is also a former candidate for Mayor of Montreal, who won 25% in that election. She has gained recognition as Minister of Foreign Affairs during the current Ukraine-Russia war. She could very likely gain traction as a Quebecois woman among Liberals, and like all other candidates, make a case why she would be the candidate most likely to win an election. François-Philippe Champagne is a minister from Quebec who has served in many positions in cabinet as Minister of Foreign Affairs, Trade, Infrastructure, and currently as Minister of Science and Innovation. Out of the last 5 Liberal leaders, 3 have been Quebecers. It is very important for Liberals to maintain a strong level of support in Quebec, because without Quebec, they never have a path to majority. He would run a very similar campaign as Freeland, probably, and have a similar strategy as positioning himself as a continuity candidate. So that concludes who I think the main contenders would be if Justin Trudeau were to resign. But I want to hear from you guys. Did I miss anybody on the list? Do you guys think Justin Trudeau will resign before the next election? Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.